No way that this guy did this alone.
We're not quite sure if this woman on the phone is setting him up or she's trying to help him, and ultimately there begins the thrust of the movie.
Somebody better start figuring out what's going on.
Morgan follows the evidence, and his arc is one of figuring out the truth.
Hi, my name is Thomas Morgan. I'm with the FBI. I'm going to need your tapes. Now.
You have to question his motives as well. You have to wonder, is he somehow behind the voice on the phone?
I'm going in that room.
No, you're not. It's the wonder. It's the shock of it all.
Yeah,
shut up! And you're going through that at the same time now. I need an ID on that girl!
All these other kids, all right? You're gonna call their moms too, all right? They're just gonna lie about it. All right, eat junk food, because this is your one chance. But brush your teeth.
Mom.
My character's a single mom, just trying to get through her day-to-day life with her son and working hard and needs a day off.
Bye.
Your mom gonna be okay?
It's unclear.
She's having a great time with her girlfriends at a local bar in Chicago, and she steps outside to take a phone call from who she thinks is her son, Sam. Hello? She answers the phone, and on the other end of the phone is not Sam, but a woman saying,
"Would you risk your life for your son?" Rachel Holloman, you've been activated.
"Who are you?"
There's a car parked at the corner of this block. The keys are in the ignition. Start walking.
I'm being chased. The chase leads me to a Porsche. In the Porsche is a woman. My thought is, this is the woman who's on the phone. This is my enemy.
Drive the car! I did what you asked me to do!
She thinks he's guilty. He thinks she's guilty.
Kill you if you hurt my son! I don't think you're the one who called me on the phone!
And ultimately she's thrust into the same story basically that Jerry is, except she's now fighting to keep her son alive.
Drive.
They are forced to go on the run together, so they're literally getting to know each other in the middle of one of the most intense car chases that you will see on film in many, many years.
Okay, here we go.
Accelerate to 72 miles per hour.
Slow down. Stop! No way! It's a red light. Nice job.
The dilemma that they're faced with is they don't know who is controlling them.
I'm done taking orders over the phone, you understand?
They don't know where they're being directed to.
Please just tell me where we're going.
But it's quite obvious that that person has the ability to insinuate themselves into the sockets in the wall, the lights.
From the opening frame of the movie, we're being watched. We're not quite sure by who, or whether it's a good thing to be watched or a bad thing to be watched.
We're two unsuspecting people being led on this wild goose chase by this maniac voice from the other end.
Enter the wrecking yard. Proceed to the end of the dock. We will eliminate all obstacles for you.
When the characters are propositioned or they have to make these split-second choices, that the audience is really having to make them at the same time. So I think they're really emotionally invested in the characters and the story, and I think it's just as chilling for them as it is for the characters.
Joe, you should jump now. If you do not move, you will drown.
You have to do. No! Go!
That's great.
These characters are not superheroes. This movie is not, you know, an alien battle. So the action had to feel intense and visceral.
This was a much bigger movie for me, but what was interesting was it became sort of a road picture because we always spent 1 or 2 days in different locations and kept moving because the characters keep moving. So it really kept the movie grounded and kept it based in reality.
All right, clean out video, let's go.
To make it look more believable, DJ and I had this approach that treat this film very kind of documentary way.
We're going on this road trip, the whole squad. It's a caravan of human beings. And they're not like fun locations. It's not like, hey, we're going to Palm Springs now, or hey, we're going to go take some time in Fuji or shoot a movie. It's like, we're going to the shit. It's crazy.
Action, Shia!
Go to the truck.
Hey, I'm not doing this.
Your precept requires it.
Let's go to the floor.
Don't even think about it!
We had like 90-something different sets, quite a few being location, but we had a really short prep time. We were really racing against the clock on everything.
Do you think they could derail a train?
They change every traffic light to get us here.
It really, really does just keep you sort of on edge, and getting in that car and not really knowing where you're going every day, and then getting there and going, oh wow, we're doing this today, and oh wait, we're going to do that tomorrow. Like every day felt like it was bigger than the next. So that proved to be very, very exciting. 180 time!
Ready, action!
I wanted the action to be real because because when cars crash and things blow up, I like when it really happens and you can photograph it. So I wanted to stay away from all the digital technology as much as I could. When a car hits a car, it's a real car hitting a car. When that crane comes through the building, that's all practical crane coming through a set that we built. In fact, we only had with the crane one chance to make it right, because you basically are destroying the set.
Ready and action! And cut!
Special effects built the crane arm here on stage and ratcheted it into the set. Pretty much it was a one-take deal on that initial smash.
I think that adrenaline actually works for you because your crew and all the technical support people that you have really have to think it out. If it's all, oh, don't worry, digital, we'll just paint it out or we'll do this. So it really is a challenge as a filmmaking team to do it for real.
Well, as far as the stunts go, everything I'm doing, Michelle's doing, and she's doing it in heels. We've done almost 80% of the stunts.
There's a sequence that we do in a facility which is essentially shoots in ladders where Shia and I do an action sequence on conveyor belts and lots of running and jumping, and it's pretty amazing. We shot there for 4 or 5 days. It's a different action sequence I think anybody will have seen before.
I'm after Shia and end up jumping onto a conveyor belt, and there's a belts going this way and one's going this way, and with catwalks.
Pretty much sliding all over the place and going through a sorting machine.
I don't know if I've ever seen a woman do stunts like she is. She's really doing it. And then gets up and is all laughy and giggly and goes over and gets a cookie, and I'm sitting there, my elbow's hurting, and she's like, hey, you want me to get you a cookie?
Shia and Michelle were fantastic because they did get bumped up and they did get bruised and they did get welts on their necks from cables and they did hit their heads and fall off belts and jump out of car. You know, they did a lot of things. It's great to have two people that are so game to do that.
It's really fun for me, small little Jewish kid, to come to set and be like a superhero for 5 minutes. It's great.
That was pretty smooth.
You're not listening. Stop him now.
Everybody get down!
I'm playing this hiding with
You're not hiding, Jerry.
The idea for this movie came to us from Steven Spielberg, I would say about 10 years ago. And what he told us was that at the time he thought about it, it would have been science fiction, you know, a movie that would have stretched all plausibility and credibility. And what's really exciting about doing it now is that it doesn't anymore. This movie, in one way or another, reflects the world that we live in.
And I can see now, having made the movie and gone through it, why 10 years ago this idea was way ahead of its time.
On a daily basis, you interact with 4 or 5 devices that can track you, your car, your phone, your computer. All these devices are interconnected, and the potential for somebody, anybody, to infiltrate the things that are all around us and focus them on you is a great opportunity for an amazing story.